Oop. Greetings once more. Time. Time is a factor in everything. And our group of intrepid pirates find themselves perhaps with less time than they expected. Having found some new allies in a port town, recruiting a group of mercenary marines in order to help them with their battle prowess, they find that this is the first true test of said prowess. Upon the high seas again, a dark shadow begins to haunt them. Infamous ghost, whalebone pilk. A haunted, terrible creature, hunting the shackles, murdering, sinking ship after ship. Will they be another one to fall to whalebone? Or will our intrepid pirates prove themselves to be more powerful than this ghost expected, or at least clever? Come, sit around, enjoy me tale. It is time to continue our story, and to tell of a bit of a haunted one today. Beep, beep. Greetings, humans. Welcome, human people. No, not in game, but human being. Mm-hmm. Hello. You are very human with humaning. You are, in fact, muted. Now you're not.
Nice.
Good save. Good save.
I caught that before we started.
How's the background music?
Oh, good question.
Let me pause my music. And
I can't tell over us talking.
Should be okay, but I'm gonna have to play with it. I was playing with some music levels and stuff the other day, and I don't know about this one.
It seems fine.
That's probably fine.
Okay. But greetings, welcome to Buccaneers, the Shackled Sea. A few weeks break for various reasons. We're back. And yes, if you missed last time, a ghost ship was basically haunting our intrepid group here, with probable hopes to murder them. All right.
Probably.
I'm gonna pause here for a second and do a technical side. I'm getting weird random encoding error spikes while streaming this. Something's in the background is not working right now.
That's not good.
No. I don't know what's going on. I hope it doesn't mess with the stream at all or anything.
Is there anything extraneously open?
I mean, I could shut down all of Firefox, which has Roll20 in it.
How many tabs of Firefox do you have open?
Not so many that I thought I would have to worry about this here. This is far less than...
Because I have
normal.
like 60 tabs open.
I have a more relevant question, because I know you.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you turned your computer off, Dantas?
Silence
The silence.
is usually your answer, I believe.
Some point? It restarted last week after an update, I think.
Mine was like yesterday.
I turn mine off like once a week.
I try to get at least once a week, maybe twice a week. It was at least less than a week ago, but it's probably on the back end of that week, so it might be about time, too. I probably should just remember, like, at certain days, just, like, schedule it in my thing to, like, you know, have it off.
Before every stream, reboot the computer.
Honestly speaking, that might help sometimes. We'll be fine today, probably. Nothing will break, I'm assuming.
It can't get more cursed.
Yeah, you say that.
Don't tempt the fates. The fates don't tend to be kind.
Especially if
I
they're...
just realized how fucked up Quentin's voice is going to be today.
Quentin just got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Quentin has a cold.
Quentin got killed.
Very depressed.
I was going to
Bad.
say Quentin
boy.
got into some bad dragon turtle, and that just wrecks you on the inside.
Yeah.
Just wrecks you on the inside. But anyway, yes, we are here. We are ready for adventure. So at the end of last session, you had your second sighting of the Death Knell, which is a very
I don't
pleasantly
remember a
named
second sighting.
ship.
Yeah.
I'll just take your word for it.
Well, the first one, there was a whaler riding low on the horizon that just disappeared.
Oh.
And then the
okay,
second
now I
night,
remember.
a
It,
ship
like, literally
basically,
went past us.
yeah, like literally went past you.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, ah, that be blurga ship.
That'd be the Death
Sudden
Knell.
dwarven clarity.
The ship of whalebone
Dwarf said
pilk.
things, and then I forgot everything he said because it's been 2 weeks.
You
All
said
right.
there's ghosts and zombies and skeletons on it.
Let
And
me
that they're cursed to live for all eternity.
paraphrase the
Damn.
information that you have. You know that whalebone pilk is a type of undead called a breathtaker. Means they've got dark abilities to steal the ability to breathe from people, which just sounds so pleasant.
Probably fine.
Yeah. You know that it haunts the forever sea, and he's always looking for more capable crew. And he finds capable crew by, dragging ships to the bottom and, murdering all the crew and etc. The usual thing that, ghost pirates do, except he's, or undead pirates, ghost ships. He was a whaler, and he was known for by the nickname Whalebone, because he would pick whales clean down to the bone to get all the material from them. It was that he had an undoing that he basically tracked a pod of whales. He was always also known to strike his ship's bell with fervor every time that a whale was caught sight of it. He basically pushed forward for 4 days, far from home, supplies dwindled, there was talk of mutiny. He tied the ringleader to the mast and had him lashed as he rang the bell, and they said that the mate's arm grew tired before Pilk did, but the sailor was dead, beaten to death. And then he had
Very nice dude.
yeah, he had the person skinned and rendered in a tripod, and then his clean skull nailed to the main mast as warning.
No, man, that all was necessary. Yeah, that checks out.
I think I know what we might have to do to defeat the ship.
Anyway,
Scan the ship?
so on the 23 day, a dense fog rolled in, but they collided with something. A huge bowhead actually had rammed the ship and caused it to breach. Of course, Pilk cursed whales, and of course cursed his men, and is said to continue ringing the bell as it sunk beneath the waves. That's as the legend goes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whale is probably a dick.
Mhm.
So.
Alright, yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nice.
So yeah,
Well,
Yep.
I mean,
he's
can't
pleasant.
really do much more to prep for other than have a night's rest to get spells.
Yaalkol's got one preparation. That stretches.
I'll do stretch
We're
with
gonna do some
Yaalkol.
and shit.
But that's gonna be like 10 minutes before the combat. That's not something I need to do right now. But yeah, I got nothing for it.
All right. Well then, what are your plans? Are you just going to continue sailing forward? Are you going to do something different? What is it that you want to do now? You have both of those options. Continue sail forward, weigh anchor. What kind of position do you want to take? Try to outrun things. Honestly, that is also an option to try to do.
Is there a beneficial place? I'm posing this to the party for us to get into a scrap with these guys. I imagine I don't know we don't know any of the areas around here. Is there a place that might be beneficial for us to trap them in?
Currently, I think the problem is we're in a very thick fog, right?
I
Fog.
also don't have a lot of ship weapons.
You don't have a lot of ship weapons. A fog rolled in overnight.
I think
during the day there will be less fog, but you aren't particularly close from shore. You could get closer to shore.
We're kind of like out in the middle of like we're heading down this way, so we're kind of just out in the middle of like this or something.
You were going. Sorry.
Well, because we went like around this island.
You were going
right?
this way.
In a direction.
Yeah, and I think you were gonna kind of go around.
I think we were gonna go around this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So we're like probably stranded
Like
in the middle of the ocean.
maybe.
So I think this would be unsurprising to anybody who knows Yaalkol, but my play is say we force the issue, turn around, charge at them.
Well, they've disappeared from sight.
It's a
Oh, they're gone now? Okay, so we don't...
Yeah, like during the night there was this horrible fog. It like kind of like appeared before you because it appeared from the fog. It just kind of like swung by you.
Okay, so maybe we just...
I like to think Yaalkol still suggests that, and then someone has to tell them that they're not here anymore.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Just like, why don't we just turn around and just fight them? I guess if that's the case, then we just keep going, and they attack us. Not much else we can do.
pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
All right, all the forward sails. Let's do this.
Okay. You'll continue forward for the rest of the day. It will easily be noticeable that the clear skies of the previous day have given way to cloudy skies and dark clouds. And especially as the coming of evening, a nor'easter off in the eye sweeps across the fevered sea. So a powerful storm comes in, bringing in a front of high winds and purplish black sky. Even before nightfall comes, the hurricane lamps has to be lit. The special lamps that you have that, protect against wind and rain and stuff. And as the night comes, the ship begins to ride up and down with swells and a sporadic rain that kind of comes down to deck. As it kind of splurts down. Are all of you on duty? Who else might you have on duty?
What time is it?
It is
it
turning
nighttime?
night.
I can't see shit at night.
I might be there because I can see at night, sort of, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe
I
there's
can't see in the dark either.
backup kind of thing.
Well, I mean, there's lanterns, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
but
dark.
I would probably be up there, I guess.
I imagine if we knew these guys were gonna attack at night, I'd probably have slept during the. We probably would have slept during the day if we'd be awake at night. And that would make sense.
Yaalkol will take the advantage of the fact that he's captain and doesn't actually have a whole lot to do around the ship and go sleep for
Move you
my
over to
boys
here because we might need it.
But I'm asleep during the day, and I'm piloting the ship at night, getting ready for the inevitable attack.
Oh, it's
Okay.
taking a nap on a boat.
Apparently Nat's taking a nap in a boat.
Sleeping in the boat.
Oh yeah, I put myself in the boat from the last conversation we had.
By the way, has there been a significant amount of time passed since our last combat? Because I was at 24 health. I'm not sure if I healed at all since then.
You definitely could have
Several
healed.
days?
You have a
Several days.
doctor who would heal you.
You have a doctor and a bunch of clerics.
Well, I wasn't sure because I didn't know if I got injured from last session or something.
Yeah, the doctor Floof would have healed you.
Cool.
All right.
Then-
Finding yourself on guard at night, as your ship is just bobbing up and down. The rain comes down. It's really kind of hard to see anything. Certainly, you're not at full sail or anything now because just the wind is just tattering and stuff, and you're more just trying to stay, I guess, on course, not get blown away by the storm, more than anything, as it's certainly getting rough. Revia, do you want to be at the wheel or not? That's your question right now.
For more information, I'm guessing that we won't, like, the ship will just kind of surprise us and come out of nowhere, right?
Well, last time it just did. You have no idea what it's going to do.
I'm gonna take the wheel, so if, like, the ship fucking rams or something, I'm in control of it, so I can study the ship. Okay. Right? I want to be there so the ship is, like, properly taken care of. Because, like, if I'm, like, a turn out of combat, it doesn't really matter too much.
Can everybody else just position where they would be hanging out on deck, or let me know where they would be at? Remember, there is if you position yourself in B7 or F6, I assume you're either the fore or aft castle, because this map doesn't show those. It just shows the underside. I would have to use the
on the main
battle map from the last session. Okay. Okay, as you're kind of like hanging around on the main deck, I would like to get everybody on the main deck to give me perception checks.
Bam.
Actually, Revia, you can also give me a perception check, because you might be able to hear something. Yeah.
I have ears.
Okay.
You don't have ears.
So, Misty, Natileis, Quentin, the first thing that the three of you are going to hear is you can, like, over the noise of the storm and rain, the three of you swear you can hear what seems to be the clanking of the bell somewhere in the distance. You're not sure where it's coming from. It just seems to echo.
I guess battle stations, general quarters.
You'll kind of call things to arms as people are lashing things down. All of a sudden, though, you will hear a terrible scream. Ah! And then silence.
You can't have a crew member die. What the fuck?
Who screamed? Was someone on? I'll look around to see where the scream came from.
It sounded like someone that was like working on the deck here. It was nearby to you, like in this area. You just didn't see what happened. All of a sudden, then you will see from this guy, who's like stowing a rope and like looks away. He's like kind of looking back towards you. All of a sudden, you see like piercing through him to the back seems to be a harpoon. As he's like, as he's pulled overboard.
He was a whale the whole time. What the fuck?
Oh, he tricked us.
No, Jimothy!
Moby Dick, you bastard!
Alright, I'm just gonna
Show for them all.
Pull out
some
notepad
things.
and just scratch out this one person.
I'm gonna have to change the number of crew in the crew tab.
Yeah,
-2,
-2, sorry.
Hold on, we'll just recruit from these lovely people.
Yeah.
Rip to a real one, Jimmy.
Yeah,
These
rip
kids.
Let me just arrange these here.
So we're at 44 now.
Rip.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yes.
Oh man, crazy. Life comes at you so fast. You're here one minute, and the next minute
You're one day a minute, and then you get fucking harpooned by a ghost.
Hate to see that.
And drug overboard, so it's even worse. It's like just harpoon and drug overboard.
Hate to see that one.
I'm just putting. Let me arrange these appropriately, and one more.
It's fine. They're in the water.
Yeah, they'll be safe.
And just summon some sharks to eat. That's a lot of undead.
Oh, you don't have the initiative tracker.
No, the tracker doesn't
I
exist.
do not have the tracker up yet.
I thought it was I was like autopilot. I saw the tokens pop up. I was like, oh, I gotta roll initiative now.
I gotta throw up the
that's not what it
tracker.
is.
Alright, there we go.
Make
It
sure-
worked though already. It's on there.
Let me make
That's
sure
actually
that's looking good. Probably
Click
want
my
to
token and
arrange
push this
that.
in.
Wait,
the button
Jesus
roll.
I haven't
Christ.
touched y'all
Fucking
cool with the.
12.
I haven't touched y'all cool yet with the growy touch. Oh, I don't have the girly touch.
He isn't
I don't know about all that.
The muscle touch, the bold touch. Okay.
phrasing.
Man, Yaalkol is gonna get so fucking swole on this combat.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him plus
Just
4 strength.
suplex the ship.
Let's roll something here.
My
13.
goal, my absolute goal for this character, is to literally break a ship in half with my hammer. If I could do that one
Let's do
time.
that.
Sunder
It isn't
ship.
worth it.
Thunder ship. Yeah, I attacked the ship with thunder attacks.
That's all I want.
And
That's
just
why
do
I was saying- I was
2,000 damage.
Legitimately thinking about doing the sundering build, but then I was like, I'd be doing that just to sunder
All right,
ships.
you
I'm
currently
never-
don't see anything, I will tell you. The man was just drug oversized by a harpoon piercing through him and pulling him over.
I'm just gonna shout at everybody to like get. What do you call that? Oh, that's not my drawing. What do you call this? Like a railing or?
It's a railing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sure it has some kind of nautical term, but like.
I'm gonna shout at all the crew to get below the railing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cover.
Take cover.
Take cover! What
Thank
game
you.
was that? I can't remember. Natileis, you doing anything?
I'm gonna step over here, and the second I see any big undead thing, I'm gonna make Yaalkol big.
Okay.
I'll also tell Yaalkol to wait. Don't move away from me. I'm gonna use a spell on you.
You
So I
literally
see the
see
monsters.
you literally see Yaalkol just like walking over to the edge as you say that and just.
Damn it.
So I am preparing a large person.
Yep, you're
With
cool.
my
You're
helmet.
just hanging around with Natileis
It's
thing.
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn until
Mhm.
after until he's able to cast on me.
All right. So pop.
No, that's not good.
They're just gonna kind of start climbing up the side.
Oh, that's not great.
What you're going to see are like these like zombified individuals that I will throw out this handout because I don't. I probably showed people this, but I want to
Crap.
make everybody
Yeah, cool, you're big.
Am I big?
show to player.
Yeah, because I saw
okay.
creatures. That was part of my
Okay.
handout.
That's right. All right.
There you go. There's a nice brine zombie everybody can see.
Ooh,
Nice.
ooh, that's that's good
I
stuff.
see.
This one's going for our lower decks.
No, that one.
Yeah,
That
you're
one's
really
that one's the turn tracker.
I know.
Don't worry.
Or
Yes.
an order. Probably.
It's
So
the turn order.
There's something different about these. They're carrying harpoons that have these massive chains, which seem to be like struck to their own bodies. So it looks as though they've also been run through with harpoons. Okay.
Tantus, if you could do me a solid, make me a big boy now, just because Natileis is gonna cast
Yeah,
that
you
one.
are a big
Yeah.
boy now.
You activated my trap spell.
Wait, do I have to touch people for communal protection from law?
I
Is it
do
a
not
touch
know.
spell?
I do. Wait, that's fucked. I can't use that spell
That's
then.
gross.
You have to have them
That's
all
disgust-
around you.
That's a terrible spell then. Holy shit.
I don't
That's
know.
like
It's really terrible.
It's not
just
terrible.
required.
it's not great in this scenario, I guess.
It would be good
Absolutely
in
correct.
in a more prepared situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was prepared but wrong.
Prepared in a different way.
I
Well,
wasn't expecting that. Alright.
well, Misty, there are these like horrible things with.
Yeah, this is a problem. I just have to quickly look at one of my things. Mainly because I don't remember what a judgment is. I think it's a swift action. I don't. It is a swift action.
I think it depends on the.
No, they're all swift actions.
all Swift. Okay.
All swift. Okay. I am going to. Swift action judgment smiting.
Okay.
My weapon is now counts as magical for the purpose of bypassing damage resistance.
Sweet.
And I'm using my judgment on my bladed scarf.
Okay.
That is my swift action. What kind of action is this spell? I guess I will, like, rock up to this thing and try to hit it.
Okay.
Scarf attack.
You will hit. So you hit that one. I will mark off some hit points as you slash into it. It still stands. Seemingly looking unfazed by your attack. It just sort of like stands there taking it. Alright. Revia, what do you want to do?
Well, this is like 5 feet, right? Like drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just jump over that
Sure.
pretty easily enough?
Yeah.
Need acrobatics.
You'd have to acrobatics because it's technically like 10 feet down, I think.
Well, let's hope it's high. That's not high. It's quite bad, actually.
It is quite low.
What I do to get everyone with my bless range? What'd I do?
Just fall flat on your face like you fell off that
I
bridge.
mean, I think
would you remind me?
I think you.
Why would you say that? They don't even understand the context.
Someone
I
did.
know you fell off a bridge. Ha.
I knew that it was a burn, so I appreciate
You
it.
got burned.
You got burned.
Big oof.
Well,
Do I just take like a? Do I take 1d6 damage?
you take 1d6
Like the fall?
damage and are prone. You take 1 damage.
Oh, you
as
took
you just,
1
as you like,
damage,
you
trip
try
and
to like
fall.
leap over, but your foot gets caught, so you just like face
It's the
plant.
rain. No, it's the rain.
It's-
alright?
oh, of course.
The rain gets.
Lip.
Sure, that's what it is.
Totally.
Well, no one
Yeah,
saw it. Everyone's focused on the zombies, not the zombies.
Uh-huh. The
I
zombies
use-
know.
The zombies.
Well,
though.
they're dead. Well, I can use the rest of my
They're
movement to.
undead.
I can use the rest of my movement to stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like half movement or something to stand up? Or
I move-
Is it a move
That's
action?
fine, That's fine.
Move action. But I'll give it to you because you're just kind of tumbled over a side.
Thank you.
You
I
kinda
appreciate that,
fell
Tempest.
over.
Wow, generous DM. I would just give you the L.
Yeah, the face plants are altered. Don't worry, Revia. If the
I
zombies
cast
are making
bless.
fun of you.
Okay.
What does blessed do? Again.
You should have the thing.
I don't.
Bless up.
Well, fuck.
Hang on,
Your
I'll
problem.
post the
I
thing.
can
I got
read
it.
+1 to
what the
attack.
spell does.
It's that. That's what it is. All right. And then you get to add the morale. Okay, in case you have other morale bonuses, so they don't stack. It's my turn.
Damage and
Okay.
saving throw.
That's your turn. Gotcha.
I'm cursed to fail all my rolls.
Alright, but bless up.
Well,
It's
Quentin,
not working.
there's a bunch of harpooners apparently.
How much of a bonus do you get to charge again? Was it +2 or +4?
+2.
Okay. And can I sneak attack these things or no?
You honestly have no idea. I don't think you've fought zombies before. I'll tell you out of game, yes, you'd be able to sneak attack them.
Scout's charge.
Ooh.
Yeah. Zombies.
Yes, because now rather than a specific type being immune to criticals and stuff, you can smash a zombie's head and make it like that it can't tell what's going on. So,
+2 to this on the charge.
Okay.
24 to hit.
you hit.
Alright, sneak attack. 8 damage. So
14.
total.
Oh, good hit.
And I'm going to make it disoriented. -2 penalty on attack rolls. -4 against me.
I do not know if it can be disoriented. I'm going to be honest on that one. Let me check its stats. I think it's immune to that at very least. Because it's dumb.
I can respect that.
I don't,
Idiot zombie.
Let me put it this way. Intelligence, no.
well,
It's also immune to mind affecting effects.
these
but-
aren't. Well, yeah, I don't think these count as mind affecting. They're just a part of the rogue's debilitating injury.
I would have to check the debilitating injury to see what that type of attack is. Does it say it is?
That's a good question.
Yeah. That would make a difference.
Actually, it's very good.
Debilitating doesn't say anything resistant, but
Yeah. But it might say...
Whenever a rogue deals sneak attack damage to a foe, she can debilitate the target of her attack.
That's debilitate, dude.
It's like a name for like disoriented.
Yeah, for the penalty.
Gotcha.
I'm just checking to see if it specifically says...
It doesn't say anything's immune to it. It doesn't label it as anything, so I think it's just like the names.
Yeah. No, that's fine then. I'm just making sure that it isn't anything special, so yeah. It takes -2 penalty attack rolls. Addition takes a -2 penalty attack rolls against the rogue. So yeah, it's taking a -2 and a -4 against you. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean, if I can't debilitate it, I'll
Oh, no.
debilitate it.
It specifically doesn't give me any kind of type or anything like that, so I think it's sort of like... I'm assuming what's happened is, like, you kind of move in, and, like, not only do you strike it, but you kind of, like, also, like, kind of slash into its arms or something, like, cutting some flesh away, making it a little bit more difficult for it to, like, do things against you. Anyway, I will put this, snail on it, sure. Snail's debilitation right now.
Actually, time for me to hit something with hampered, so it says to do something not snail for hampered.
God damn it. Oh no, I'll just confuse myself even more. Natileis, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast another spell.
Okay.
Spells.
Yep, it's this spell. On you cool. Get a sweet +2 overall if you didn't modify the -2 from being big.
I did do that, so we got +2 now. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, on my day, you're gonna get +4 strength, baby.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
You're cool.
Well, right now, Yaalkol's gonna do some smashing.
You have reach.
Yes, I do. So I actually would, given that Revia, I guess they're both pretty much. I'm gonna go for this one still, though.
Okay.
Closer to Revia, so we're gonna go ahead and smash him. That's a 25 to hit, 23 damage.
Which one were you hitting?
That's insane.
I'm sorry.
That one. That one.
This,
Okay.
yeah, this gentle
Okay.
creature right here.
Is that bonk damage too?
It's bonk damage. It's still standing, but it looks like you just kind of like crushed into it, like broke some probably bones in its like form.
Jesus Christ.
But it still stands.
I just say, keep him coming. I'll kill him again.
All right.
As I just.
So let's see here. All right. Boop boop. Boop boop. I'm gonna put this one downstairs because it's going downstairs. Oh no, actually probably wouldn't because it. I think it can.
It would probably get attack of opportunity because the big boy's got reach.
Yeah,
That's true.
If it's getting downstairs,
Um,
you can say,
I mean, it's dumb.
It's
so
dumb, but I have to
it
remember what
difference.
actions it would take. No, this one probably would go for Nat. So this one's targeting Nat. We got 2 on Revia, 1 on Yaalkol, 1 on Quentin, 1 on Misty, and these 2 are seemingly breaking in over here. They are breaking in over there. Anyway, so you can. There's a lot of attacks of opportunity that can be made. Misty, you can make an attack of opportunity against this one because it is doing this. It is doing a ranged attack in melee.
All right, I'll attempt to slap it with a scarf. 12.
12 will indeed hit it. So take some damage. Oh no, does that include the bonus actually?
From
Bless.
Less?
no, it
I
doesn't
would-
actually.
Then it hits it.
I tried to put the temp attack in.
Sorry, 12 wouldn't have hit it. 13 does.
I put the damage in, but not the. Oopsie.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least I put the one maybe in the wrong spot. I forgot how Pathfinder sheets work, I'll be honest.
They're
That's okay.
slightly different.
Quentin, you also do get an attack of opportunity because this one that you slashed is totally doing something that it provokes it. Alright, it'll take a hit. Yaalkol, you have your choice. The one you smashed provokes, and this one next to you will be provoking.
I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, unless
I have a question for Quentin. You get sneak attack when you charge, right?
Yes.
The charge lasts till your next turn,
Oh, I
meaning
didn't
he
know
should
that.
have he should have the +2 from charge and the sneak attack.
It would. What's the wording under his special ability? Is what I have to ask.
Yeah.
But the answer to that is that could be true.
Yeah.
It just says whenever a scout makes a charge attack, deals sneak attack damage as if the target were flat-footed.
So no, it wouldn't include on attacks of opportunity. It just would be on that attack. Though there are ways of finagling more attacks and stuff on charges and things like that. So, but it is an extra way just to
Figured
get
I'd ask.
attack of opportunity. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. So everybody's getting a harpoon at them. We'll start with Quentin because it's got a -4. So this is at negative. This is at a penalty. I will subtract that amount. -4 to this roll. So a 6. No, you're not getting harpooned. Misty. No. Natileis. No.
Surprisingly, no.
I know that was not
Yeah,
good.
he isn't very good.
Hey, Yaalkol. What's your AC?
my AC is a 19 right now.
You are harpooned for 8 then.
Oof.
I have to do something with that in a
yeah,
second.
that-
Revia.
Is this one meant to be like here or something? Because this is on the high ground.
That was on like the ladder. It was. I assume it was right here actually, because I don't think it climb up on the ladder.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's what I was assuming.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I'm.
Sorry, I just kind of drug him on. Does 21 hit you, Revia?
I mean, yeah, of course it does.
Okay, so you'll take
I
7.
can't get that much AC.
Okay, so let me roll something. There are bonuses associated with this, so we're not doing that at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to roll this. What's your CMD, Yaalkol?
DMD, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Right now it's 23.
Okay.
I'm about to
So
get dragged off.
So
boys.
what's gonna happen is the thing will kind of like throw its harpoon into you and actually like lodge it into you, and it will just kind of fall back, trying to drag into you. You'll kind of hold still, but now there's like this weight, and it feels like it's trying to like move itself down the side of the ship to drag you over.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this one is going to make a check on you. Oh God, what's your CMD?
Of course, you just that's hit. That's yeah. That's yeah.
Okay. Well, what is your CMD? That makes a difference.
16.
16?
It beats it by 5. It beats it by 5.
Okay, so this turn it only drags you over adjacent to it. It hasn't drug you over.
Oh,
yet.
that's way better. Okay, thank Christ, because
That's a free 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
gonna
Grab this
cast. I was
one
gonna cast
anyways.
Bane.
Just
So.
cost.
Oh,
you-
actually, wait, no. I'm sorry. You said 16?
It beats me by 5.
Yeah, it beats you by 5. So I think it maneuvers itself here. And that is not enough to drag you more than that. Oh, no, yeah. Because you were there, so 5, 10 drag. Okay. So it moves back and is beginning to try to drag you over as you've got a harpoon lodged in you. But it currently has not moved you far enough to pull you over the side. But it does kind of like start to, like try to pull you overboard. It's got like the chain is taut as it's like trying to drag it over as you kind of your feet are slipping on the wet surface. Yeah, it's doing its thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Misty.
What are these two idiots doing?
It looks like they're looking for more victims, probably in there, that they can drag overboard.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll just attack this thing again.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to trip it. Because I can do that with my scarf.
Okay.
My scarf is a trip weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know fully how that works.
I think it's probably part of the attack. It makes
Yeah.
a CMD or something.
I have. Oh,
You have to hit with your
yeah,
attack and do
fine.
damage,
Yeah,
and then
hit
you
with
can...
my attack. So
Roll a CM.
25 to
Mhm.
hit.
Is that max damage?
That is max damage.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna look up the trip rules specifically for this weapon. I can make a trip attack. I do that page. Okay, nice. If your attack, if my attack exceeds the target's CMD, the target is knocked prone.
Mm-hmm. So I think you do provoke an attack of opportunity from it still, if you're trying to trip, because you don't have improved trip. But
Yes.
you can drop your weapon, to avoid being knocked over back, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a different attack because I forgot to set up the basic. They have a slam, so this
fair.
attack is at +2, as it will try to slam you with its fist. The 6 will not hit you. The damage was not going to be correct. I was going to have to roll, but no, it won't punch you back. It'll kind of like move its arm, kind of like a. Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of like sweep its legs with my scarf.
Yeah, make your CMB attack.
I don't think I have to. By the way this is worded.
You can make a trimp attempt, does it say?
So because I'm using a weapon,
You still...
I can use because I used the weapon for it instead.
Yeah. The thing is, you still make your CMB attack. It's just that there is no downside to that part of it. Like, if you fail, you can drop the weapon and not take the penalty,
Alright, I'll
because you're
click
using the weapon rather than yourself.
CMB.
CMB, yes.
Alright, 12. That only was true.
That with does bless get applied to that? I mean, it has a +5. So
Bless
it's
would be that.
Bless is to attack rolls.
Bless is to...
Not to
CMD.
CMD.
Oh, right.
Or B.
well, you do not trip it, unfortunately, but you do not fail by 5 or more, so you don't have to drop your weapon. You just kind of like try to lash onto one of its legs after slashing into it, and unfortunately just don't get a full grip to pull it down. You did roll a 7, which kind of sucks, but you know. Revia, you got a harpoon sticking out of you. It's just like it's embedded into you a little bit. You know, you're like, oh, ouch.
It doesn't hurt that bad. It'll only take like a third of my HP pool.
It's only slightly painful.
So, well, I don't think I could kill a fucking zombie. I'm gonna be honest. What type of action would it be to try to like remove the harpoon from my stomach? Or my
Escape
chest,
artist?
or my side.
Or CMB, will be allowed.
Yeah, those aren't great. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
I will
chain, so you can try to
switch
cut the
action.
chain, but it's a chain.
It's a chain. I can't cut a chain. I'm not Yaalkol. I'm gonna swift action cast with fervor, shield of faith.
Mhm.
So I have +2 AC.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm gonna walk up to the bastard. All right, I'm gonna shank him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hope.
Mm-hmm.
19 hits.
19
assume.
hits, yeah.
It's piercing damage, but it's 8.
Okay.
So.
You'll do some damage to it then. Quentin.
My turn.
Full round attack.
Okay.
Dinkukaris.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your first attack certainly hits. And I'm just gonna do this with your first attack, because, yeah, it's just a blurf.
Oh, nice.
Oh, excuse me.
Works then.
If you wanted to take the 5-foot step up and try attack the next one, it's gonna miss, but you could be adjacent to it if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's the plan. I didn't think I was actually gonna kill this thing this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Oh no, you did some really good damage with the sneak attack before. And also, it seems as though your types of weapons are more effective on these things.
Wowee. Slashing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing's really good, right?
It's so wonderful. Piercing. Natileis, what do you want to do?
Piercing's
I'm gonna
great.
acid blob this guy over here.
Okay.
I need help. I'm about to get pulled off into the ocean and drowned, boys.
Yeah, I'm assuming a 25.
Yes.
Chase.
It's like. Unlike you like glob it in the face and it just doesn't react like anybody else. You're like, oh, man, like, everybody's always screaming. This thing's just like, yup, burning my face off. Like, you know, like a chunk of flesh falls off of its face and it just doesn't react.
Move over here and have some mild cover from this giant
Cover
lad over
behind
here.
us.
That is soft cover.
Yeah, soft cover.
You cool. What do you want to do? You have a harpoon sticking out of you.
There's a harpoon with a chain, right? And they're currently like hanging off the side trying to drag me down.
Yeah.
Am I understand that correctly?
Yeah, they seem
Okay.
really good at being able to drag people, and especially at the side of the ship, they seem to have an extra bonus for dragging people over because they use their weight. It seems as though, like, you know, they're undead that maybe, like, drag people off to their deaths.
Can we drag them back
No.
onto this ship?
Yes.
Before I do this, I'm going to just let you know that I do respect you as a DM and as a person. And the things I do are not out of any anger towards you, but because I love life. I want to grab this chain and try to swing this undead at one of the other undead if possible, or just sort of pulling them off into the distance. I'm gonna leave this implanted in my chest. I just want to use that chain against them.
Okay. You
I
can?
like it.
Please give me a, first off, I think you have to give me a, actually, let's call it a competing CMB attempt. Let's start with that. Let's see how well you roll.
Before I do that, did I ever get the strength from you, Revia? I'm sorry,
You only get +1 to hit, so no.
Okay, cool. So then I am going to just do it.
Roll this thing, see how well it is. Ooh, unfortunately,
damn,
it is just like, it has its feet planted very well on the side, trying to drag you in.
Okay.
So you pull at the chain, and it certainly seems to be straining it, but it just has a really good positioning on you.
Okay, so that's my action. Can I move at all while this is planted in me?
I think the answer is probably yes, because it doesn't restrain you, and honestly, you know, it's like pulling on a rope. It's not like holding on to the rope necessarily. It's trying to pull you over, you know. You certainly probably can't move far. I assume you could, like, you know, if you wanted to, like, take at least a 5-foot step, you easily could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and sort of, you see me brace myself up against the mast
Yeah.
while I grab this chain. I'm not done with this guy yet.
Okay.
But that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
That's all I can do, unfortunately.
So let's see here. This one, is going to, I guess. They don't know how to use door handles, so it's just gonna smash at the door.
Hey, don't break my ship!
This one's going to turn and attack Quentin. I guess this one will continue its attack. This one will continue its attack on Natileis. This one will continue trying to drag you. This one's going to try to continue to drag you over.
You're gone. Goodbye.
Well, listen,
so
it provokes an attack of opportunity.
so Misty, you get an attack of opportunity. Quentin, you get an attack of opportunity.
I get one too, right? If it leaves my range.
That's an 11.
The 11 will unfortunately not hit.
22, 8 damage.
22? You will do 8 damage. You certainly will. You'll get a very good slash into it. Let me just roll this here, then boop. Quentin. I think you're hit. I don't think it knows what to do. It's not in a position to drag you. Well, you've got a harpoon in you, and it's just going to actually just do that. Honestly, it's not going to try to pull on you, because it can't. It looks as though it's trying to, like, wander around over to the side of the ship to, like, maybe, like, drag you over. But there's a harpoon sticking out of you. Misty. No.
No.
Not at all. Natileis.
Yep.
Oh, 13 hits you?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, are you already factoring in the close range penalty?
Oh, that's right. I need to check. Sorry. You are correct. I almost forgot. There is range on a harpoon here, and I forgot it. The attack of opportunity is for adjacent to you. But you are right. There might be a range that might affect, Nat.
Because it's a ranged attack, right?
It is, and it produces attack of opportunity. Oh god, its range increment is 10. Well...
Wait, it would have...
Oh,
it
yeah,
that's
been... like real garbage.
Sorry, I'm
it
on the wrong
been it would have been a minus something to my hit.
-2.
Unlucky. Which would have hit, actually. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so it appears that Nat is not hit because it has 11.
It's actually not hit.
Thank God.
Nat just keeps rolling fucking 19s
that would
against
have
me.
been an 11.
I do roll really good against you, apparently.
Dude, all the time, dude. It's unbelievable.
It might have even been more.
Hey, Revia, I don't think you're pulled over. What was your CMD?
16.
Okay.
Or 18 now because
18?
of the deflection bonus.
Yeah. So it will pull at you, and you feel it straining, and you're barely holding on. Like you got your arms on the railing, as it's like you're trying to pull you over, and you're like, oh god. Let's check. Yeah, cool.
Don't you? If you try and shoot something while you're in melee with it, don't you also take a penalty to your attack roll?
No.
That's shooting into melee.
That's shooting into melee.
You take a
you
negative
could
for it,
point blank with a bow, but they would get an attack of opportunity against you. The attack of opportunity is the big
unless you have
negative.
feats.
Yeah, or special abilities like an archer build from fighter. Yeah, it's like it's you don't really have any penalties other than you get sucked in the face for ranged combat when you're in range versus melee. Also, depending on the situation, you might not have hands free to attack of opportunity. These guys have a slam attack; they've got that. But if you've got a bow and you're shooting it point blank, you're not gonna bow of opportunity. But there's a feat for that. Anyway, there's a feat for that. Well, they've done their thing. Quentin is harpooned, but not being drug over the side because. Honestly, it wasn't it wasn't prepared to harpoon you.
Didn't think it'd get that far.
It doesn't think so. It's like, well, I've harpooned you. Off the side I go, Misty.
Okay. Does it look like my slashy bits things are doing?
Yes.
Hurting it. Okay.
You are hurting it.
Then I'm going to swift action change my judgment. To destruction instead of smiting.
Okay.
To get a +1 to my damage. I'm going to stab this freak with the scarf.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do. And it dead.
Where do I want to move? Move there.
Okay.
Move there.
I
want to move here.
Oh. I gotta check the other ones of these zombies, because the non-harpoon ones, I've got their slam damage. Because I'll figure out how much damage is dealing to the door. It will eventually get through the door, and I have to keep track of that, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to.
It breaks the door, and we got our officers equipped and armed in there that are gonna murder it.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, with Sandra in there or Cog. Right.
Probably. It probably be taken care of, but you'll lose a nice door.
Yeah, the door's more important.
Fuck the door. We can get better doors.
So, Revia, you've managed to not be dragged over the side.
I just start shouting, Yaalkol, fucking get this off of me! As I stab down at it. Yeah, that's what I do. I was debating if I wanted to cast anything else.
You hit it.
Oh my god. 5 halved, what, the 2?
Or no damage because it's not 5e.
It's not 5e.
Right.
You hit into
it's
it.
DR5 or some shit. I just did nothing.
Oh no.
I can't kill zombies.
Oh no, you hate to see that.
You just stab it, and it doesn't seem to be affected by you at all.
Yeah, it's my turn. That's why I yelled for Yaalkol's help.
Yeah, Quentin.
Bam, bam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Terrible rolls.
Or do you include the bless? I'm just checking.
That includes bless.
Alright, well, one will hit
So
at least.
only 5 damage.
Still, 5 damage. Just taking some. Nat.
I don't know what, like acid, I guess.
Don't worry, acid will eventually save you. Oh god.
Does an 8 hit its touch AC?
Probably not.
Actually, no.
That's honestly a little shocking.
I know.
Alright.
It actually.
I'm gonna move over here and continue having soft cover.
Uh-huh. Yeah, cool.
Don't forget what I yelled.
Yeah, Yaalkol hearing his friend call out to him, growls in frustration. Can I hit him with my hammer from here? Because technically he's within my reach, but I don't exactly know like what the height difference is, anything like that.
You might have cover because he's like hanging off the side.
It would have some cover. It would have partial cover. You would have to move up still.
Even if I 5-foot step there, would that do it?
Oh, that guy you could hit. Although the guy next to you could hit. Yeah, certainly, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
You don't have to even take
that's
that.
the
You don't
one
even
I'm
have to take
talking
that step. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking
Cool.
about the one on Revia.
Yeah, no, and I want the one that's currently trying to drag me down. So
Yeah. You
this
can hit.
bastard to be deceased.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm just gonna swing at him. It's 26 to hit, only 20 damage. Hate to see that.
Only
Only
20 damage.
20.
Only 20.
Damage. Only.
Bro, holy shit.
That's honestly really disappointing. Like, I expect more from you, Pool.
I know, I'm trying, man. I just come here to live up to expectations, and honestly, the failure is on me.
Do you on average roll
Meh.
more damage than you have to hit?
I get an AOP.
You get an AOP. They certainly get an AOP.
15 for 7.
Yeah, you take it. It takes a hit. That's all it does. They have staggered. They do one thing a turn. They don't really have options.
Well,
Guys, I'm gonna go. I get to make the Asmar character quick. Umber.
hell yeah.
All right.
Can
So
I-
there's gonna be 2 more attacks. One, Misty, you can attack of opportunity against this one because it is
All right,
indeed
I
doing
will.
it point blank.
Scarf.
It gets scarfed. All right.
That's terrible.
Harpoon on Misty. An 18 hit.
That actually just hit. That just hits.
And you take 3. And
Oh,
it's
shit.
it's gonna do what the other one is doing.
Harpooned.
Your harpoon. Natileis.
Nice.
It can't hit you,
Roll.
apparently.
Roll your natural 20 CMB check, Panthers. Alright, drag me underwater.
Uh,
I'm good.
I mean, I think I'm
good.
technically. It gets bonuses.
Oh, does it get
More
plus
than
4
5.
on top of that?
It
I'm
does.
at 18 CMD.
Is it meat or? I think it is meat or beat. I mean,
Well, yeah, but it's dragging me onto the ship still, the small ship.
the small ship is above you, kind of. It's hanging up.
No, I thought they're oh.
It's dragging you over the railing.
Well, all right.
Fucking rip.
Well, I'm fine. All right, I have the wondrous hat of make a
You have
boat of you.
hat that can make a boat.
I mean, I will give you. You very easily can do something as part of this. You could make a reflex to grab the side. That is an option because you are being pulled over something.
I mean, can I use this reaction to drop a boat? in the
That is
water?
not a good enough reaction. I will tell you.
All right, reflex save. You said.
Yes, that takes more than just a quick reaction. This is like you're going to be over the side. Yeah. So good news is, unlike your other sailor friends, you are right above it as it now has dragged you partially down. It's almost like fully hanging on you as you're hanging off the side with this harpoon sticking out of you as you're like holding on barely as you're like, oh god, almost over the side.
Cool, you fucker.
I trusted you, Yaalkol.
God.
Betrayed
I-
by the captain. In the
This is
final
what
hour.
happens, dude. I mean, listen, Tangents only hits me on a fucking 19, 20, and he fucking did it.
Look, Look, the bonus isn't actually that much. I mean, it has a chance of dragging you, but it only dragged you 5 feet. So I mean, like you made the check. You're still up here, at least for another. Misty.
Yeah, I'm still up here, Tantus. I'm right up here, Tantus.
Alright, I guess I'll stab this idiot.
Yes.
With my scarf.
Yeah, sounds good. You certainly do.
I'll note, like, it's very dance-like kind of fighting going on with the scarf.
It's just like kind of like throwing a harpoon and then like pulling it quickly back in, you know, like floating it and then like kind of like pulling the chain back in like one motion, like and you're just like
just a whirlwind of scarf.
Yeah. Revia.
Well,
do you want to try to pull out the harpoon?
No.
That would be a smart plan, yeah.
Well, listen,
climbing back on the ship, just not attacking.
I know, I wasn't off the ship, but what am I gonna do? My check of getting off, is it 3?
It's possible.
It is possible, actually.
Well, I need to read. I'm checking something. All right, what I need to do to swift action cast.
Ooh.
I ignore somatic components.
Okay.
I do not need free hand to cast a spell this way. All right, I fervor and I cast bull strength on myself.
Okay. Like
So,
you just get buff all of a sudden. You're like it's like pulling you down. Like you see your muscles like begin to strain and get bigger. Like
I'm like, Bestmar, bless my strength.
You're not trapped on here with me. Something like that.
That's
There's a
terrible.
quote
Plus
Great.
4 to strength. So what are my actions here? What can I do?
You could try to attack it again, and that doesn't seem to do a lot.
That's not happening.
You could roll a CMB attack to try to, or escape artist to try to pull out the harpoon.
All right, CMB. That's
All
what
right.
it is.
Ah!
I rolled good.
You pull out the harpoon. You just like pull out. Just like there's like a spurt of blood that doesn't really do any damage to you, of course, you know, because it already did its damage. But you're like pull out the harpoon and you just drop
got
it.
a gaping harpoon wound now.
I'm just gonna drop this thing down into the water here because it will technically drop into the water, at least for now.
I dropped the harpoons.
Yeah.
So it can't fucking hit. And can I use my movement to climb back up?
Yes, you can.
I can't wait for this one just to like.
How
You
much
actually-
movement does it take to?
You actually have to make a climb check. Technically, it's low DC, but you could not move because it's climbing over the railing and you are hanging off the side.
I did it. 13.
Yes.
13.
You will climb over. You'll be like.
All right.
Man.
How much movement does it cost?
That would cost you probably 10 foot of movement because it's half movement, I think, for climbing. Or was it quarter? We'll say half. I'll say half because you're not in like a really difficult climbing position, regardless of what it is.
Move behind this wall.
you're just like move back to where you were. You're just like it's like back safe. Oh god. Quentin.
Stabby.
Uh-huh.
Slashy.
Listen, all right. The zombie can't hit me with its fucking harpoon.
You will hit it with the second hit. And, fortunately, you don't have to worry about being drug over.
Okay, now.
It was trying its
Is it
best.
still in me, or does it magically?
No, it's still in you.
When I kill that thing.
It's still in you. I mean, it's not really as annoying to be in you unless someone else comes over and, like, starts pulling on that thing's corpse. Then you're pretty good. You could, like...
Move? Am I able to remove it this turn, or?
It's still an action to remove it, but you're not, like, limited on movement by too far.
5-foot step.
Yeah, you can as long as you're within like 30 feet of it. You're not in trouble of like running out of chain space.
Just fettered to a corpse currently.
You are just fettered to a corpse currently.
I don't like this.
Natileis.
This guy over here.
He keeps throwing harpoons at you.
I'm gonna throw acid at him. Does an 18 hit its touch AC?
Yes, it
It
does.
takes one ass
Hell
damage.
yeah.
And I'm gonna go over here for some slightly better cover.
Yeah, it's not reliable cover.
No, that's really bad cover, actually.
This cover moves, this wall doesn't.
Yeah, cool.
I'll give
Alright, so-
friggin' Revia a thumbs up.
Look at you, pissed. I'm like fucking mad.
Since Revia is out of immediate danger, I'm going to keep focusing on just smushing this this one.
Okay.
And so you know the drill.
Uh,
14, you're killing me.
Fortunately,
I mean-
that does still hit.
Yeah,
that's
they
like
have
my
13.
They do have a 13 AC.
Man, you rolled a 5, a 4, and a 3.
It
As soon
gets
as I just
smashed.
splatter them all over the side,
Yeah.
I just turn around, the harpoon's still in me, and I'm just gonna like dragging the chain behind.
Use his battered corpse as a weapon.
You,
Improvised zombie weapon.
you could improvise zombie weapon.
I'm just gonna move within range of these guys.
Uh-huh. Well, one of them is... this one's technically not within range. It's just in the water. It's got to climb back up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's in the water, but still, this one's in range.
Yeah, that one's certainly in range. Okay. I mean, this one will occur two attacks of opportunity, because it's gonna try to. Oh no. Oh yes, it's gonna move.
Already harpoon.
It's gonna move, so it'll occur attack of opportunity for both of you from movement. It dies.
Damn.
We just double team this zombie.
See ya.
You just double team the zombie. Okay.
Oh, was that technically flanking?
It dies even more. Like as it starts to move, the two of you like just skewer super into it, and just like tear it apart. So now there's like a torso with some like chain attached to it that's attached to Misty. Gross.
Oh, good. You have half a body attached to you now.
Amazing.
Anyway, yeah, cool. You get your AOP against the zombie that's harpooning you, because you're in the way of the person that
It's
was
not
going to
attacking me
harpoon.
anymore.
No, there's a Yaalkol in the way.
All right, I will absolutely do that. 16 to hit, 20 damage.
Yeah.
And which one was provoking the app?
This one over here.
This is the left dude, I believe.
Yeah, that one over there.
Because this guy has to climb or something.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's back up. That's what its turn
Gosh,
was.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Scary.
That's what its turn was, getting back up. Anyway, Misty, you're attached to a chunk of
I'm gonna
corpse.
take the harpoon out.
You don't have to roll to do it if it's not fighting against you. Oh, I'm not going to make you roll. If you can just take it. Harpoon. It is an action, but you're just like, oh, God!
Move the harpoon. I'm gonna like.
Ooh.
I have a dumb plan. How long is the harpoon chain?
30 feet?
Alright.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna move it here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my plan.
Okay. Revia!
This thing may not live.
I look,
Your friend's back!
I look at Nat. I'm like, pick up my rapier. I drop my
Where is it?
rapier. With my move action, I like to draw out my fucking dagger. Wait, did dagger do slashing?
No,
piercing?
it was
Wait.
piercing.
I forgot. Never mind. I don't do that.
Did not mean to click that.
I don't do that.
Whoa,
Oh,
it's
nice.
zero. Amazing.
Wow, that's a great religion check.
You know,
I don't think these zombies are religious, guys.
I take like a full defensive action. All right.
Hang on, wait a minute. I'm right next to you, right?
Yeah,
What do you need? You need a slashing weapon?
I do.
I technically have the hand axe masterwork.
Yep. Can't if it's not finesse, I'm gonna have like a +3 to hit.
I mean,
Better than
Yeah.
nothing.
Can I draw the hand axe out of Nat's side
Sure.
as I'm walking by?
yeah, it's probably like on my belt or something.
I walk by grabbing Nat's hand axe.
And that's like, take my hand axe from my belt.
And my axe.
No,
It's
I don't
my
ask.
axe.
I don't ask. I just take it.
Oh
all right?
wow, rude.
Jeez.
You're not gonna use it.
I mean,
She might.
it's,
I
it's a
sift-
d6. It's a 1d6
Mhm.
with a
Yeah.
+1. 'Cause it's
Yeah, it's a I swift action cast divine favor.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Oh, actually, I have a plus to hit because of my strength being buffed right now.
Hell yeah.
So it's the masterwork hand axe. It's a melee attack +1.
And
It's a
1d6.
d6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. plus strength.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, that's a really high to hit. Is that correct?
It'd be your strength plus 1. Plus, if you're
You do have
blessed.
plus
Oh,
strength.
okay. Yep.
Plus base attack bonus.
It adds up. It's because I have Piranha Strike on my rapier, which is why it's the same.
Oh.
That's why I was confused for a second.
Oh.
You will hit. You are asking this zombie a question. And you do some
Take
decent
8
damage.
damage.
Yeah. Unlike your rapier, which just sort of like poked and did nothing, you're gonna axe into it and
I
like
know.
chop off some flesh.
I wasn't the best religious student, okay? So that's why I'm an evangelist, okay?
Yeah. So Quentin, you are still harpooned to a zombie.
This is straight enough line for a charge.
Do you have to not charge through? Do you have anything bonuses like for not charging through things? Because
You're gonna
Misty might be in the way.
Might be
Well,
in
that's
the
what I
way.
mean. Like, I just barely clipped this square, so that's why I'm asking. Is this a valid charge?
Allies are a toughy thing, as I recall, about when it comes to charging. Charging. Let me.
Can I do a slight like turn?
Traditionally, it's a straight line.
Square.
Charging.
'Cause, like,
I can't
if
spell
charge like this-
charging at for the life of
I
me.
think what we did last time, it has to just be within like the closest hex or tile.
Yeah, it is close to tile. That's why I'm looking here.
It's
But,
like-
if I had a slight,
You might. I have to remember.
This
If,
is by things, because of the weirdness.
I think you're supposed to not have anything in the way of your charge, is what it is. The blocks move it slowly.
well,
Contains a
like,
creature.
I've seen interpretations just like, oh, you can't make any 90-degree movements.
Yeah.
This would be a 45 if I do this, and then I avoid Misty's square
Because.
because it's straight, and then that's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I think it's You know what? I'm gonna give this if you want to attempt a charge instead of just a move, I will say, Misty, do you want to try to dodge out of the way?
Yeah, I'll try to dodge out the way. I don't want to get hit by this weird.
You can roll like an acrobatics to kind of like move back a little bit.
Okay. 15.
That's good enough. Sure, then you can do it. I'll take a 15.
Okay,
There you go.
then
We'll just
My
do like
action.
that, like you're like just you yell to Misty to like move back a little bit, and so she kind of like does like a little bit of like a quick scoot, kind of flip back, kind of like
Do a
it's like
graceful like dancing twirl.
yeah, just a dancing twirl to like kind of allow you by as you kind of charge up on
Alright.
this thing.
then my action is pulling the harpoon out of my whatever, and then the charge is a move action, and Scout's charge, I get an attack off that. Bam, 22. Bam, sneak attack. So
Okay.
that's 15 damage. Is it alive?
No, 15 damage is enough
Okay,
to take
then
it
I
down.
won't bother with debilitating injury.
Yep, you have finished it off. Matt, you want to do anything?
Yeah, we're gonna peek around the corner and acid this dude.
Sure.
Just have to open the spell thing because it's a different feat.
Mhm.
Well, I think that misses. Or it is versus touch, but I don't know.
Its touch is unfortunately 9.
Oh well, and I miss.
It was
I'm just caught off guard from my axe being taken from me.
yeah, you're just
I
like, hey, that was
You're so
mine.
offended that your axe
Yeah.
was stolen.
Oh wow.
It's like,
That
Rev-
might be-
Revia's seething, okay? That was a bad situation.
Alright.
yeah, cool.
You better know what's going down.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
That's a hit.
19
Uh-huh.
to hit, 22 damage.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna move this turn
Doesn't get
order
slattered.
out of the way a little bit and just do that.
Splatter it all over.
mm.
Shit.
Yaalkol, now seeing that at least this wave is at its end, will earnestly look at Revia and say, "Sorry, I had a thing going on." As he pulls his the still stuck in him harpoon out of his chest and just drops it unceremoniously to the floor.
As you kind of like drop that and sort of like take stock, you will actually see like all of you will kind of take note. I'm not gonna have anybody make checks of far in the distance a red lantern will begin to shine in the darkness through the rain and the storm. And we'll take our break here. As you have defeated the first wave of a bunch of like harpooners that was supposed to drag you overboard to your deaths. I mean, none of you got drunk over. It almost happened to one of you.
I mean, I would have been drug over.
I was gonna harpoon a zombie.
If you didn't give me the reflex save, I would have been.
I mean, whenever you're drug over the edge of something, you do get a reflex save. So yeah, no, they're nice enough that if you're drug off the side of something, you do have a chance of grabbing it. You know.
Also, MVP to that one zombie who threw a harpoon 3 times a nat and missed.
I was
He rolled a 19 on Tantus just wants to kill me.
Look, the dice want to kill you. It's not me.
The
It's
prophecy will happen. There will
Dude,
be.
Do you know how many times
in this game?
How many times does Tantus roll a 19 against me? It's every combat. It happens at least twice.
That's the thing. It's like I'm not even trying to roll
And
it.
it's max damage half the time. Almost every other hit against me.
Anyway,
We'll
we'll
be
take a little
back.
break, snack, drink, bathroom break,
More shenanigans.
and we'll be back for more
God.
zombie killing and other stuff.
It's insane.
And
insanity.
probably getting a local cleric to heal some of your team. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that harpoon hurt.
Yeah. So
Harpoons tend to hurt a bit.
in a minute. Oop. Hit this button here and this button here and this button here to end a conversation. Hi everybody, welcome back.
No.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Yeah, someone did
form?
get dragged over the edge of the boat.
I don't wanna.
No one saw that.
I mean, I saw it because I was orbiting the dude who was trying to kill you.
Everyone saw it because I was yelling.
Yeah, we all
Also
just kind of
that.
saw you get like really embarrassing.
No, but I climbed back up like
You
a
did
fucking
climb
chap.
back up, and then you stole the weapon.
Yeah, only Nat knows that though. I didn't even ask. All right, but Nat would have given it to me.
Yeah, I would have given it to you anyway.
So it
Okay.
doesn't matter.
So rude.
gave you a nice
Assume
thumbs
you
up.
will have 4 turns of something before something happens, and I will tell you what this order of things are going to be.
4 turns. I have to do math now.
I have to figure out.
2 of those turns were getting
Yeah,
healed by Sandra, who I
Yeah,
guess
a weapon of
it's
awe,
probably
one of
useful to
those.
have here, so I'm just gonna have her like she's gonna hang around.
That's gonna bring us up to like a whole minute of elapsed time.
Well, it's 9 rounds actually.
But yeah, I know it's almost.
It's important to note.
So I'll mark off my spells. So cast and stuff. And then I guess like I don't know if I want to cast any other spells. I could shield of faith someone, but like they'll be fine.
Oh, I touch everyone
Wow.
Rude.
Consent, please.
with protection from. Oh, I don't. Do I know something's happening, or do I not know something's happening?
There's a
big
red.
spooky light in the water.
There's like a red light on glowing on a ghostly whaler that's moving towards you through the water.
We
Okay,
still hear
cool.
the bell.
Yeah, the bell, clanging the bell just keeps ringing.
Everyone else gets touched by protection from evil for a minute.
Okay.
That's law.
I only dragged Law because I didn't feel like dragging all 4 of them.
Okay.
that is fair.
It's literally the same thing. I believe.
I know, that's why. I just dragged the first one that was on the list. That was Law. All right.
Just gonna pop this out
So-
here.
Oh, cool.
This over here.
Well, I have my character sheet open, so I'm gonna
I'll
just.
click
Mhm.
this button.
There you
Hey,
go. Cool.
pretty
Roll
good. Also, I'd probably be more back here, away from the edge of the boats.
Mm-hmm.
I can concur. I'm next to Yaalkol.
Are you sure you're not like in a room somewhere, so you just
Yeah.
can't be harpooned?
Yeah, hiding's a good option.
Please, everybody, give me perception checks. Let me just roll
I
something.
maybe perceive with a 22.
I do some good perceptioning too.
Quentin, everyone has eyes today.
Ooh.
I normally don't have eyes.
Does Yaalkol have eyes?
Probably not.
Does Yaalkol have eyes? The world.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure that which one of my abilities, if any, were lapsing
What do
in
your
those 4
special
turns.
eyes see?
What do my regular strength eyes? Oh well, not regular strength eyes, best eyes.
Well,
You know,
apparently
carrots and
none
stuff.
of you will be surprised by. Let me just put these over here.
Good.
One of
More
them
zombies.
and one of them.
Oh god,
Yeah,
they're so hard to
skeleton.
see.
Oh, they're
What the
like
fuck is
ghosty
that?
boys. I think
Uh,
they're wraiths.
they are
Ghosty goose?
they are ghosty goo type creatures.
Can I religion check them?
Yes.
I tell
Damn.
them
You
they're
want me to
not
do them on
allowed
my
on
turn,
here.
or
I was
Am
gonna
I
put one-
allowed to make a religion as well?
Sure, you can make a religion of recognize them. I'm just gonna roll it in.
I was educated.
24?
I was not educated.
Uh,
Did we all get protection from good and evil?
You all
so,
got
yeah.
protection from evils.
Easy clap.
Misty, you will certainly recognize that these are this one in the water up here is not existent. So this one up here, that's just my
Oh,
token one.
this is the tracking one.
Yeah, that's a tracking one up there.
How
They
long is blessed?
It lasts minutes. So
Okay.
you still have it, I will say. They are shadows.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
I-
that's terrible.
Do I know what
Holy
a shadow
shit.
does?
They're incorporeal. They drain the strength from their targets, and you can tell while this is happening, a large whaling ship is coming in fairly quick.
That's not great.
I
That's
will
actually.
explain in shouting form. Hey, these are bad.
So I'm just gonna roll something
They're gonna
because
they're gonna eat your strength. They're pretty bad, dude.
I'm just gonna roll something here because we're gonna let some dice roll here. I don't think that's the problem.
That's pretty terrible.
Determine something / roll. We'll do D2s. We'll give you a little bit of variety here. I'm gonna be nice. Okay, so you have 5 turns before your ship is going to be hit by another one. Probably for boarding by physical creatures again. So hey,
Oh my gosh.
I prefer the physical creatures, honestly.
Yeah, these are terrifying. Unironically,
Um,
I have a wand of lesser restoration.
I have a
Luckily,
mechanics question.
sure.
I'm gonna post my one judgment. Smite. So Smite technically doesn't make my weapon magical, so that doesn't help against incorporeal creatures, right?
No.
Okay. I have to read through my judgment.
But certainly Natileis, Misty, you will know that you will need magical weapons or magical attacks to fight these things. Sandra's probably pretty useful, so if you could, keep them off of her.
and all positive damage. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Let me pop out her character sheet, because it's going to be needed. And I have to roll her initiative, too.
I can hit these things. I can magic my weapon.
I can do something dumb.
Do it.
They're undead, right?
They are indeed undead.
Oh, I know that. I can heal them to death.
Nice.
That actually does work. Let me click on Sandra's token and roll her terrible initiative and see if it's decent. Not great for you
bad.
guys.
Nah, it's
Well, Misty, you are first before the shadows.
Weapon of
Heal
doesn't
this.
make weapon magical, right?
No, it just gives a bonus to damage and stuff.
It gives it a sacred bonus. Well, profane bonus for me, because I'm not good. Talker.
What?
Okay.
I
I
don't believe that.
will move to like here
Okay.
to defend a pretty lady,
Okay.
and I will try to poke this guy with a healing spell.
Sure.
Get healed, maybe.
You will need
I will
to
save.
roll your melee touch.
Melee. Touch
Just click the
is-
melee button.
Should I just click the melee?
Yeah, just click
Yeah.
the melee button.
21.
Hey, you're gonna touch it. I guess it will make a will save.
We'll save DC 13.
Let's see what it
I'll
rolls.
like that.
Okay, so it takes 8 damage.
Okay.
Because I fill it with positive energy.
It's not happy about that, honestly.
That's my turn.
The shadow, which vaguely looks almost like a sailor, except made of shadows, kind of screeches at you as this healing light touches into it. And it's gonna try to just touch you back,
I'll
honestly.
screech back at it in Parisian.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and 6 strength you will lose. Max.
Holy shit! This is how the party gets fucking
minus-
killed. Strength damage.
Okay, 6 strength, so I have to
Mhm.
action.
Shadows are notorious party wipers.
-6, and I think the temp box is what I do.
Yes.
I think that's correct.
Do your worst, Tantus. Roll your nat 20 on me.
We didn't have a reaction when these things appeared, right?
You were on
Yeah,
initiative.
on
Yeah, they
We
were
are not
attempting to be
surprised,
stealthy, so they kind of emerged from the ocean on the other side, and you saw them. Touch. So Quentin gets a touch. God.
Nice, dude.
Wow.
Party wipe.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, I get dibs on that.
Nice, nice.
Jesus Christ.
Revia.
And
Oh, hey, Revia's not
you
it.
missed me!
Revia.
one person.
This is actually really bad because that's like at 0 strength you just die, right?
I
No.
think you become incapacitated.
You're con, you die. Strength, you just become incapacitated.
I think there is something for shadows and 0.
The shadows kill you when you're at 0 strength.
They
I'm
might,
pretty
I
sure.
don't know. I don't know.
Shadows
if that's
specifically kill you, and then you turn to shadows, from what I remember.
That's like their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shadow Quentin's incoming because I already have a low strength.
I have a temporary +4 to my strength.
Hell, Shadow Yaalkol's gonna be coming, because, like, they do D6 strength damage.
That's
Pathfinder,
bullshit.
who hurt you? Like, come on.
Is activating a wand's attack of opportunity?
No. Quentin, you are first.
Yeah, fucking later.
Wait.
Later skater.
Actually, let me do something for you because you do have someone with a magic weapon because you gave him a magic weapon. Here we
Dog.
go. You do have someone
perhaps-
with a magic sword that you
could
totally
also
gave him.
perhaps summon a stupid Kitsune who could do something if you scream.
Yeah.
Can you hit shadows without a magic weapon?
You
I think you
can't
can't
damage them. You need at least magic
character
damage.
doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My character doesn't know that.
What the hell did Tidewater Cutlass do?
I got a 22 religion.
It.
Did I know that you can't hit them with the
Yeah,
non-magical or whatever?
you could warn them basically.
I think between me and Nat, we could warn you all about shadows.
It gives you like hydraulic push.
Okay, so
I think it's a +1 at least, isn't it? Too.
The skinny on
It's a
this.
+1.
Yeah. I wouldn't have kept it secret.
All right, then fucking later. AOP against my acro. Please, for the love of God, don't be the one time I low roll an acro. I've never.
I sent it to you, Tentus.
I've never rolled low on acro.
Go ahead.
Please don't let this be the first one.
It'll be fine.
You
Maybe
You may
not.
be
That's
fine.
15. Make your attack roll.
I was gonna say, you can do a withdrawal action too.
Not to get where I'm trying to go.
Okay.
Withdraw, I can only move up here. To get down these stairs, like, and out of this thing's place, it can hit me. Well,
You could
hold on.
you could jump off the stairs, honestly, like down into where if you wanted to diagonal downstairs. You don't have to move through the 2 spaces.
Okay, so I can just go over that railing?
Yeah, you could just go over the railing over to here, honestly.
Alright, sweet. Later.
Yeah.
Fucking goodbye.
We can say that's your acrobatics to land there without any trouble. You do. You flip over there.
Sure.
Alright, I'll put the fox in here.
I think that gets me to there.
I'm just gonna give
It's over
permissions
here
for
or
this
something.
fox person to someone.
I can just control the dumb fox.
No, I was gonna give it to a person who's playing a Quentin who ran away because it's terrifying
Yeah,
shadow
you want-
monsters.
here, you can play an oracle for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
This is pretty rough. I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Let me just do that and do that. Hey, look what showed up under the allies sheets. There you go. Just put it like next to you downstairs. We'll say.
You have a dumb fox next to you. There you go.
Oh, I
fox is
have to
coming
do,
up
I have to do
after
the
hearing
true form.
screaming.
Damn it.
You can just give him this token.
That's
It's
You-
fine,
you
as
can
long
give-
as we know what it
You
is.
can give control of token to someone.
Ah.
Well, I can just drag token out.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fixed
that
it. I
should-
fixed it. There you go. That one now can be used
Oh,
by
there's
you.
two
Oh.
of them.
Now there's two of them.
Quentin's-
Now you got both of them. Quentin's
Damn
three.
straight.
Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, cool. There's a horrible shadow monstrosity here.
Pretty evil.
Yaalkol's got one mode,
Go.
Yeah.
and that is smash.
You were told
Just
use a
convinced
magic
Angus.
weapon on it.
We have a magic weapon for you, cool?
No, I don't think.
Hog goes and hands him his magic sword.
Well, I'm gonna attack them with a non-magic weapon
Okay.
and see what happens.
Okay, great.
You hit the ship.
Okay, that's a good AC.
You do
But, I
you
don't
do
know
seemingly
how that was
impact
okay.
it, but your hammer just passes through it and hits the ship.
It's immune to. Oh,
Yeah.
Pathfinder, what
Yeah,
are
I
you
would've just
doing?
said that.
Oh, yeah,
You're cool.
that-
Yeah.
my character, that's what Yaalkol would have done. He swings and he just like looks
Yep.
like,
The fuck?
okay, what now? I look at the others like, okay, what do I do here? What a fucking trash thing.
Oh, shadows are so fucking rough.
Okay. I'm gonna roll.
Hurt Mr. Pathfinder.
Did Rio use the cast moderate when we were doing that, or was it just Sander?
Oh, Rhea didn't heal because you guys said you were full.
Sweet. Okay.
All spells are good to
Alright,
go.
you want me to go?
Yeah,
It's
Revia.
my turn. Alright, well, I swift action.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Luckily, I'm a Warpriest. Alright, I can get my weapon to have a +1
Yeah.
for 4 rounds. I have 4 rounds of this.
Hey.
I use my move action to invoke duplicity. Not invoke duplicity. That's the fucking 5e1. But it's basically that. I make a mirror image. Okay, it's invoke duplicity.
Okay.
Unironically, that's what it is. And I'm gonna stab the one near me.
Okay.
Pray to the fucking gods.
14
14 hit?
unfortunately does not hit.
Oh no! That's my turn.
You hate to see that.
Rio.
Okay, well, first thing's moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Goes up to here.
You get to there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need some
Do you
some of the skinny on this.
do you want
summon
me just to
creatures.
to
Oh,
summon a
no.
creature?
It's a full round
it
action.
takes a long time.
Okay,
It
so
takes a
that's not
full
optional.
round. So
If I could do it, would they hit shadows?
I don't know if they're magical weapons. They're
I
natural.
don't believe they count as magical attacks.
They have
Unless they have magical attacks.
unless they're like a celestial one, then they might have
They have
smiting.
they have the shadow template.
Let me just check someone's
Shadow
sheet.
template. What does that do?
I, off the top of my
Money
head,
on,
do not remember.
I've never played a religious one. It's flat out you can cast X amount of spells of any of the ones that you have, right?
Yes.
Yes, and Oracle specifically doesn't need a focus to do so. So
Okay,
you can just cast.
then I guess I'm going to move up to
This
here.
this is the shadow template I'll post it in.
Yeah, the shadow template doesn't give them magical attacks.
Unfortunately, that one
Okay.
does not help. There are some that would help.
Well,
pretty rough.
I'll move up to here, and I guess I will cast Cure Moderate Wounds on this thing beside me.
Okay.
So, touch
yep.
melee first.
Touch melee first. All right.
That hit.
It does not hit, but your hands are charged with positive energy, aka you don't lose the spell.
Okay.
So you can try to touch again on your next turn. That's the good thing about touch spells, is if you miss, you can try again.
Yeah.
You don't just lose them unless you cast something else. Natileis.
Acid or acid splash at this dude. I don't know if a 16 hits the touch AC.
It does.
All right, it takes 2 whole acid damage, maybe.
It's taking some damage and looks unhappy.
Good.
Cog.
It
That's it.
deserves it.
Cog's gonna move in
It
here,
hasn't absorbed my strength yet.
and he's gonna try to. What type of thing is he? Not one that gets a. Actually, let's see here. He was over here. 1, 2, 3. Do you have acrobatics? Not very good, honestly. So actually, he's gonna try to help out Rio right now, because he can maybe move into flanking position over there on his next turn or something. So that plus seems too much. I think I made a melee. Oh no! That's right. It should be just melee +1. Whoops. Entered it wrong. There we go. He will, I think, hit. I believe that is indeed a hit. It is. So he's going to deal some damage to this thing. As it kind of hisses at him. Sandra. She's going to move like here. Is this far enough? 15.
That's not enough.
Maybe like here would be enough. 5, 10,
Be
15,
hard.
20,
It might
25,
be out of the
30.
circle there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, that's everybody's 30 feet away with diagonals even. All the enemies are 30 feet away. She's gonna channel to do damage.
You just hid the turn order.
I just
Did
hit the
just
turn.
hide the turn order.
Yeah.
Oops.
That is true.
I'm good that way. I'm gonna roll this 2d6.
I'm assuming she's damaging the undead.
Yes, she's damaging the undead.
That's good.
They
They probably
the
get
save?
saving throws
They
against
get
it.
saving throws. 1, 2.
Is it for half?
3, 4. It is indeed for half. 2 will make it, 2 will fail. So this dude will take 9. Mark it off. This dude will take 4. Mark it off. This dude will take 4. This dude will take 9. Alright. Misty.
I'll do the only thing I can do. Touch it. It's kind of all I can do to it right now, unless I run away.
Okay.
So I will attempt to cure wounds it.
Okay.
15.
15 touches it.
Okay.
You actually have good news. Even with it making its save, your damage is enough to do this.
Congratulations, you've murdered a ghost.
It was down to 2.
Nice.
Good news.
Mark off another slot.
Okay. Shadows. I guess one will turn on Rio, probably. Honestly, Rio's got glowy hands, so it doesn't like that.
That's a touch.
Yeah.
That's touch.
That hits.
So 5 strength.
Raya would have, because I know you don't know how to play the character. Raya would have Cloak of Darkness before coming up here.
Okay. Bad news.
Does that affect touch?
Cool takes 5.
Your tool takes 5. Good news
No,
is
it doesn't.
that was 5 on a critical, and that could have been up to 12.
Which would have killed Yaalkol.
Yes. So it Yaalkol does that, and it kind of goes up and tries to strangle your neck, which is just
You know what's
creepy.
really cool is in about 1 minute, Yaalkol will die when all the buffs of strength bonuses disappear.
Well, the good news is
I only have
Yaalkol
+2 to strength right now.
Yaalkol won't.
He's got plenty
Yeah,
of strength.
Yaalkol-
I thought you had
Yeah.
the full strength
Yeah.
too.
Yaalkol won't die from that, which is the good news is, because when that loss is, if it reduces him to 0, it's not from shadow damage, because it would be post-shadow damage.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Saving grace.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a lesser assertion one. So
Yeah, Revia, you will take 2, as it will, I'm assuming 21
yeah.
will touch you.
Oof.
So
Yeah, that will touch me.
So there's some touches. Certainly, there could have been a lot worse. Apparently, Yaalkol managed to get away with it, not just draining his soul from his body, even though it like got him in the neck, you know, and it was a pretty bad hit. I'm assuming Quentin's not coming back until shadows are dead.
Well, okay, I need a check on something because the thing doesn't say anything. Oracle's Cloak of Darkness, does it affect touch AC or not?
I can check.
As far as the thing says, and as far as I can find, it doesn't.
No, I just didn't remember, but he would have put it on when coming up here anyways.
Well, if it doesn't affect touch AC, Quentin would have told Rio what the hell was up there.
It still would have been put on because it lasts for like a lot of hours.
Is it an action to put on?
It's a believe it is an action, and he would have probably put it on like in his next turn then. After it was an action.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I haven't played him in a bit. Sorry.
Regardless, he is almost dead, so
Nah, he'll be fine probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sandra will kill all of them.
He could try to get some assistance from one of the other named NPCs.
yeah, Quentin on his turn is going to run up right behind Rio and feed Rio a potion of blur.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, cool. Apparently these things don't get damaged from your weapon for reasons. Did you have any...
I know something that they do get damage from.
Uh-huh.
As Yaalkol inhales deep, and I'm going to use my breath weapon on this one.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. Mm-hmm.
So it needs to make me a reflex saving throw.
Let me just roll this
DC.
reflex. Well,
Well,
it'll take half damage still. Well, it'll take some damage still.
Fucking God. Of course, yeah. It's
I rolled an 18.
Way less than that.
That was a hell of a roll on its own.
Oh my God.
3 damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
1
Wow.
fire
Okay.
damage.
That was
Congratulations.
that was just certifiably bad. Wow, it's on all that.
That was
I'm so sorry, Yaalkol.
This is the antithesis of a Yaalkol fight.
Yeah, you had the really cool fight before, and now you're just like, well, now I can't do anything.
I don't mind getting dumpster in a fight, but the problem is this one fight is making it so be shittier in later fights.
No, you're fine. We have lesser restoration walls.
Yeah.
Do I stay in the fray or eat an A up to try to get out? That's the question.
That's up to you.
What would Yaalkol do?
Yaalkol wouldn't leave the fight, so yeah, I'm staying in.
Okay. Revia.
I stab a bitch. Hopefully.
Let's
It's
see.
like a magical weapon now.
Yeah, it's magic.
You will be stabbing.
Yes, I have. Sorry, I had to change my strength is being fucky.
Almost like it's been drained.
No. Well, because I'm supposed to have a temp of 2, and every time I put a 2 in the temp, it just disappears.
Oh, that I've had that error before. I don't know what fucking
Classic.
causes on the sheet.
Try to exit out of the roll 20 and come back in and see if that fixes it.
You could just go to your race thing and just put it there for now. And just remember
Well-
that you put it in there.
Just add 1 to this damage.
Okay.
Alright. So it's 9 damage.
Okay.
Don't worry, my strength is fucky too. It's -8 right now.
The strength
might
scores can get
reload
just
my thing.
weird. Rio, you have magically charged hands.
I'm still trying to find. What is this? Is it a revelation or
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Cloak of Darkness?
That's for Revelation.
Yeah, Revelation.
Just
It should
does
be under
not
the shadow.
appear.
It's under Shadow Oracle.
It's under mysteries.
Yeah, it's under Mystery specifically.
Yeah, you have to look under
Oh my
the
God,
shadow
that's gonna be
mystery.
laggy.
Most mysteries, I believe, are an action to use.
Yeah.
I don't
Except the
see
heavy
the
armor
shadow
proficiency
page.
one.
You're trying to look up the Cloak of Shadows, right?
It doesn't say
Well,
it's
on
an
the
action,
sheet
but I
it's called
believe.
Cloak of Darkness.
Yeah.
By default, it's an action. Is the
It's
assumption.
Yeah,
an action.
I think unless it states otherwise, it's an action.
Okay, yeah, it's Cloak of Shadow. No, it's not Cloak of Shadows. Cloak of Shadows is a separate thing. It is
Cloak of Darkness.
Yes.
4 AC and 2 bonus on stealth checks.
Can you just link the page if you have it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Because I cannot find it.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
exactly
there it is.
fully copy pasted from the page.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it-
actual
it-
armor
it-
bonus,
it-
so it would
Yeah.
not affect
It's armor bonus.
touch AC. I don't think. Actually,
I just did.
It does not.
It
I don't
doesn't.
think.
well, the thing is, there are certain armors that do, like mage armor, actually adds against incorporeal.
It specifies that it stacks with natural armor, so it doesn't affect it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking because it's a magical based. Well, that's what I'm saying is.
An armor bonus doesn't apply against touch attacks except for armor bonuses granted by such as the mage armor spell, which apply to incorporeal attacks and touch attacks such as that of shadows.
Yeah.
So Mage Armor specifically says it does, so it does. Cloak of Shadow Darkness would not.
Yeah, I guess it would
It
not.
doesn't specify. It just says that it gives you a +4 armor bonus.
Like, the thing is, they don't
That's what
always
the-
remember to
that's what
specify
DM
this
rules
stuff. I'm gonna say, because it's like magical armor, and made of shadows, I'm gonna give it the same thing as mage armor, honestly. You know, you got magic armor. You know, it's using magic powers to deflect enemy blows, not physical things.
It's magic missile, or it's magic armor but shadows.
Yeah,
It's mage armor but shadows. That's what it is.
So yes, it would apply. We'll
Can't.
say, I will rule that it would apply. It logically makes sense, honestly, in my mind.
Okay, then can Rio 5-foot step from basically here?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same tile on both.
Mhm.
In here?
Possibly. What are you trying to
I
do?
need a yes or no. 5.
I mean, you could squeeze through like acrobatically, I guess. It's not really, unfortunately, it's not really a 5-foot step because like it's going down a set of stairs and Quentin is kind of in the way. But Quentin did give Rio blur, I'm assuming. So Rio's blurred.
Yeah. Which I'm not regretting, but it's what Quentin would have done.
Well, Rio could
But Rio can't
fly.
5-foot step, which means if
Rio
I
could
try
5-foot
cast
step up
Cloak
and
of
flank with
Shadows, I'm
Cog.
getting AOP.
Oh, didn't we say the Cloak of Shadows would have been on? Because it lasts?
It's an
It's an action, so he couldn't have touched.
Yeah.
I mean, how long is it
Touch
supposed to
with the
last anyway?
An
Hours.
hour per level, I believe, is how long you can do it.
Rio could have
an
set
hour.
that up ahead of time, honestly, after the first wave. I'm fine with saying, during the first wave, Rio could have turned on Cloak of Shadows because it lasts for 4 hours.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue against that. Like, the NPCs buffed themselves up, you know, with whatever buffs they had. Most of them don't really have buffs,
In that case, the
unfortunately.
previous one would not have hit.
Okay,
Okay, so I'll take that damage off.
that is fine. Again,
Okay.
you know, you're new on
Plus
using the character, figuring it out. I'm okay with a little backtracking, definitely. Just trying to, you know.
And
Manage.
trying to touch it again.
Do you want to 5-foot step up and flank with Cog?
Oh, sure.
Then you will touch it with a flank bonus of 2.
Okay.
Hog.
Um,
Or
It makes a will
15
save now.
damage.
it
There's
makes
a
a
will
will save.
Oh, that's a lot of friggin'.
It will fail its will save. Your positive energy surges through it, causing it to disintegrate into nothingness. Like, you'll see the light, like, cascade through its body as it will kind of scream at you, this unholy scream, and just dissipate out of the way.
Quentin's gonna cheer for Rio.
You just see, like, Cog, like, kind of, like, nod the head and, like, put up a thumbs up, you know, like, with flexing an arm or something. That.
I'm gonna acid blob. The
Okay.
one that's attacking our wannabe captain.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Does
the
a
fucking
17
pilot.
hit it?
Yes.
It takes 3 possible acid damage.
Okay. That's my
And
fox.
that's my turn.
Cog. Cog's gonna just 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna flank with Yaalkol because he can. And that's his Tidewater. Oh God. Ooh.
I don't think a 10 hits.
Cog, I need I need this from you, Cog. Right now is not my day. I need this.
Okay, well, he misses, unfortunately. He's going to say, like, "You're cool. Use this." And he's going to drop that as a free action.
His sword?
Yeah. He's got something else he can use on his turn.
Oh shit, son.
He may or may not have a wand of magic missiles with 18 charges. I don't know why it's on his sheet, but he's got it. So he's just gonna point blank magic missiles this thing in the ass.
Holy shit.
Bro, he just pulled out a fucking gat, dude.
So, Sandra's just gonna channel again. She's got a couple more of those. I mean, honestly, it's her best bet for doing some damage. Oh, that was a really good roll. That was a really good roll. Oh, man. Let's see their will saves. Oof. That one might still make it. It's got... Okay, that doesn't matter if it makes it or not. Honestly, it doesn't have a lot of hit points left. That one dies.
Yay.
This one will certainly make it and take some damage. Alright, so it's round 3. Round 3, everybody. Top of the round. Misty, there's a nice shadow here.
What's the range on this cantrip?
25 plus 5
I was
for
gonna
every 2
acid
levels.
the stupid monster for 1 damage.
Okay.
And it does, right?
It's not a big fan of Yaalkol or anybody else, so it's just gonna, I mean, like, do its thing.
No. There's no need for this. We can be friends.
2 more strength from Yaalkol.
Oh my god.
Poor Yaalkol's not feeling good.
How anemic is y'all cool looking?
I have 9 strength.
I'm not feeling great, Mr. Revia.
I'm
sure
Mrs.
Revia.
I went from 21 strength to having 9.
Yaalkol's like,
Oh,
Mrs.
Yaalkol,
Revia, I'm not feeling really good. Oh, God.
Don't worry,
I'm
tomorrow will bless
struggling.
you, my child.
I'm struggling to stand up. Never mind. I was struggling to hold my hammer before I've dropped my hammer, and I'm just like struggling to stay on my feet at this point.
Is there anything Quentin can do to help Rio?
Up to you. I don't think you know if there's anything or not. I don't know.
I think you can technically do a help action. It's like aid or something. In another, you could like aid to help someone hit this, I think.
Yes, you can aid.
Yeah, it's like a...
You roll an attack roll against AC 10. If you make it, you
Yeah.
grant that person +2.
+2.
Do I have to be in melee range of it to do that?
I think you have to be near them, yeah, and be.
You have to be threatening it, I think.
Yeah, I think you have to be threatening it to give them.
Okay,
the
that's not happening then.
Fair.
Quentin has a grand total of 4 strength at the moment.
Oof.
Nice.
Yep.
It's the acres.
So Quentin's just gonna do more shouting from the bottom of the stairs to try and pep up Rio.
You can do it. If you can't do it, no one can. Yeah, cool. Are you picking up the
What
tiny?
type of action- yeah, what type of action is it to pick that up?
Yeah, just a move. He kind of dropped it where you can get it, so you can, and you've got a long arm, so you can reach it too. You know, you're just like.
What type of
I
weapon is
think
that?
it becomes big when you pick it up.
I don't know if it does or not. It's a
I
cutlass.
think it's only
It
if you're
does.
holding it. I think it's only if you're holding it when the spell's cast. on
Yeah,
it.
I believe you have to.
It's a +1 cutlass. It does a D6, I guess.
Yeah.
Technically -1 because you have low strength right now.
Well, no,
Uh,
it's D6 plus 0. It's magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just adding the +1 because I already have all my strength and that stuff. Figured out. I'm just dropping it real quick on my character sheet. Take me 2 seconds. Boom.
Are you power attacking?
No, I'm not power. I actually don't think I can use the feat right now. I don't meet the requirements.
That's not wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
like,
that misses.
Yeah, just
Non-lethal damage.
Nice, dude.
Revia.
I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna whip out a wand.
You're
And I'm
gonna
gonna
have no
cast
lethal.
lesser. I'm gonna cast lesser restoration on Yaalkol.
Okay.
Good
Uh,
or something.
Roll a
Is it-
d4.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah.
That's-
D4.
It heals a d4 of strength drain, or yeah, any ability drain.
4, 3. Okay.
3's still pretty
Three,
good.
yeah.
Still pretty good. You just see
We're taking 3.
Alright.
you're just like woo as you're cool. Just like you feel you feel like the weakness that was overcoming your body was just like kind of lifting from it as Revia is just helping you out.
I say, Besmara, restore the captain's strength, for there's a bigger fight ahead.
I can see. I can fight. No, only me. Okay, we'll move on.
That's recognizable, but honestly, I'm forgetting.
I'm fairly odd turn.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
Ah,
It was bad. Okay.
All right.
I might have heard that somewhere
5
then.
foot step.
Mhm.
This is flanking.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
'Cause you're
Okay.
cool. Still big.
You cool is
Momo
still big.
What's up?
Rio is currently one of the only people that can damage this thing. Would they only use a level 1 cure light, or would they
Okay.
go to another
How
second level?
many second levels
3
do you
left.
have? 3 left? Oh, I used second level.
Cure moderate wounds, baby.
Okay.
Get touched.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
been touched. By far.
Yeah.
You kind of
Blasted.
you just kind of like put your arms down and like kind of like grabbing its back. I'm not gonna roll a save. You cannot survive this, even at half damage. 9 is more health than it has. So you just kind of like no. You like take your fit. Like Rio just takes their fist. It just kind of like punches in the back of its head as like the healing energy just kind of like eats into it and just like disintegrates it like from top down as it kind of like screeches, reaching out to try to just grab 1 more ounce of strength from Yaalkol, and it doesn't. Okay.
Rio
We're
MVP.
technically still in turn order because something is happening in 2 more turns after this one. So people will have... Some of you only have 2 actions, some of you have 3 actions. Let's figure out what's going on.
I do nothing, so
Some
you don't have to worry
people,
about me.
if people have lesser restoration, they should maybe.
I'm wanding Yaalkol again.
Let me just see what Cog and Sandra can do. Sandra...
Did anyone take strength damage besides Quentin and...
I took 6 strength damage.
Okay.
Do
Sandra...
you guys want the wand instead of Yaalkol? What do you think?
I say
How
Sandra
many
can
charges
give...
do we have in total?
I have 7 charges, but I can only use 2. I only have 2 turns to cast it.
Sandra, I'm saying will
I'll
have
add 12.
one use of Lesser Restoration. I didn't have it set up as on her sheet, but I'm assuming, with hearing about undead,
That was
she would have memorized
pretty
them.
common.
Yeah.
Rio would also have them.
Yeah. Rio has,
Oh, shit.
has
Alright.
lesser restoration.
Okay, so,
So,
Sandra can give
we can get
someone...
Rio doesn't have spell slots.
Yeah, Rio doesn't
Oh.
have...
How many spells per day does Rio have? He would
Apparent-
burn whatever he has left as his second
Apparently
dog.
4, so I'm assuming...
Are you marking them?
Yeah.
Cast? Hold on, I'm gonna look.
I'm
Because they don't,
assuming You have a
okay.
max of 4 level 2s and 7
Yeah,
level
4 level
1s.
2s, 7 level 1s.
Okay.
For some reason, all
Alright.
level 1s are gone, even though they shouldn't be.
Well, because the way I mark it's the way, like, I cast 2 moderate, so they're bing bing.
Fair enough. But yeah,
Let me just clear this
so yeah,
turn
he'd have
order.
2 left. For
Okay.
his
Okay,
level.
so we can do a total, 5 lesser restorations right now.
There is a little bit of cheese you can get.
Hand the wand off.
Technically,
Off the
you can
wand.
cheese that yes, if there are people that can use
I
it.
think that's silly.
That's cheesy.
It is
I
cheesy.
mean,
I-
I can technically cast it.
I imagine the wand can only activate once per round, unless you have other feats.
They don't
Yeah.
I feel
say
it's really
anything
weird.
about that, but like,
Not how
I'll
wands
give it
work,
up.
right?
I'll give it up to depends on what you guys want to do with it.
I mean, if you want to, if you're gonna let us cheese it, why wouldn't we cheese it?
That's technically not cheesing. That's just game mechanics.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
have
I
some
do
type
think
of-
that's as rules as
Well,
written.
hold on.
It would work
Okay,
fine.
Well, the thing is, like, these are
Oh,
all
sorry,
happening
Marcus.
in the same 6 simultaneous seconds.
Yeah.
My vote's
simultaneous
against it. Even though it would make things easier, my vote's against it because it makes no sense that in 6 seconds we're all passing it around and casting it.
Okay.
Yeah,
On
I agree.
round 3,
I'm
though,
fine with that.
nonetheless, Sandra will also, only unfortunate 1, but heal you 1 more strength, Yaalkol. Since you're the big fighter, she will focus on you with that.
Yeah, it's huge focus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
there's certain restrictions on using wands, so not everyone can do that.
Yes,
Am I getting
3 of you
any
can use the
restoration?
Wand of Restoration, though. Less Restoration with a second. Because 3 of you
Okay,
can
so-
cast it.
Rio has 2 actions, right?
Yes.
So 1 restoration on Quentin, 1 on Misty.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see where that leaves them before we make a decision, because you
You-
have 2.
I only have 2. It doesn't matter for me.
Is that good, Momo?
Roll your
This is a weird.
restorations. Go for it.
I think it's just a D4.
Your D4.
Quentin first.
You either roll
Yeah,
the
you
D4.
just roll a d4.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just a D4.
Quentin first.
Nice.
Misty.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This first one's for Quentin. Okay. What are you at?
-2.
All right.
Misty,
Momo.
what are you at?
I'm at -3.
You, Erik, Yaalkol?
-6. Well, -8 actually, because my I had a
All right.
+2 to strength.
Erik, take your 4.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. That's
Okay.
Heck yeah, baby! Almost back to full strength. Almost back to my normal
That's-
strength.
that's the sirens we did. I think that's worked out well enough.
Let me just
Yes.
see if... I don't think Sandra has anything else she can do. I don't think anybody else has anything you can do.
No one took damage, so.
Yeah, these were just a bit of weakness. And I don't think you have anything that
They're
anybody
just-
would have picked up in the general loot. So,
I'm just gonna have Quentin hover here, and if there's more shadows, he's just gonna hop right back down.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we have a potion or something in the loot.
Let
I
me...
don't
We don't.
use so now.
Check.
What we do have
Raya's
is oil of
inventory.
magic weapon.
Oh.
Why
Just
don't
make you ghastly,
Thing is, I'm thinking about it, and this is going to be the 3rd round of battle, which is the full battle with the ship and Pilk. He's attempted to weaken
Early
you.
break.
Yeah, maybe ending early because like this might take more than an hour is what I'm thinking. And I don't want to enter the combat. It's up to you guys. We can do part of the combat. We can end, or we could because
I mean, it's fine with me.
I have no issues.
like we can also just like end here, so we won't have a second break. We'll just leave the secondary combat or the 3rd combat next time.
Biased, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Sounds good. I mean,
Fine.
Then let's do that.
combat heavy sessions.
These are combat heavy sections, and honestly, there might be like some kind of story stuff we can do post battle with Pilk himself. As now he's sent his minions to weaken you, he's coming full speed ahead himself to try to finish you off once and for all.
I like this guy.
I mean, he is kind of awful. He did have someone flayed to death, and then skinned and his boiled so his skull could be mounted. And honestly, it's worse than that. Something that none of you would know is that he is cursed to sail the oceans until he can kill 1,000 people and mount their skulls upon his ship, in which then he will be free from his curse. Granted, the ghosts of his former crew will flay him and mount his skull on his ship, but his spirit will be free to leave this plane.
We'll free him. All right, right to fucking hell.
See, but that's a really awful curse. He's got to kill 1,000 people. Apparently,
Why would they give him that curse if he's like this? It's like, oh man, we're gonna have to punish you now. For
well, the
being
curse
such
is from
a-
his horrible crew that died with him. They just basically are like, you have to have people suffer just like we suffered under you. 50 for each of
Very
his dead
cool.
crew. He's got to kill 1,000
Curses are-
victims.
Curses are really powerful on Pathfinder.
Yeah, and again, I'm assuming, his crew was cursing him just as much as he was cursing. So it's kind of like this entire, awful shit all the way around anyway. You know, look, everybody was really angry. There was dark, twisted energies of the death, involved, cursing stuff. It just, it's a bad time all around. Anyway, yes, it is definitely a little earlier than normal, but we are going to end it here rather than take a second break, just because, it's going to be the climatic battle with Whalebone Pilk. You've finished off his shadows, which he sent to weaken you. He only got 2 more free zombies from your ship. I mean, he drug only 2 people overboard. He was hoping to catch a few more zombies.
I was almost joining them.
You were almost joining him. You might have been you've got some levels. You might have been a greater undead under him or something, like a new shadow or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
It would have been pretty terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would have played COG for a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there was some intense fights there, and there will be one more intense fight against a powerful breath stealer, who has a very terrible ability to steal your breath away from you. That sounds terrible. You don't know how that works mechanically.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No,
I'll tell you, it ain't good if he gets a hold of you and does that shit to you.
Nah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Undead are the bane of all existence.
I mean, like, I'll put it this way.
it's
He basically has, I can activate drowning rules on you.
Oh shit, that's really bad.
No, it's fine.
Yes, he just pulls the air out of your lungs and steals it away. That's actually what he does.
Pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible.
He's kind of mean.
see that.
Anyway. Yes, we're gonna get going now. Why don't people give shout-outs? Let me throw us over to the main area, because we can. And we'll have, Erik start our shout-outs.
Yeah, so I do a Twitch show on Saturdays under my channel, which is twitch.tv/twitchgames. I play here on play here on Wednesdays in this fine game with this fine crew. And that's basically me. That's what I'm about.
Okay. Lightning, do you have anything to shout out?
Nope. I'm here. That's it.
Okay. Momo?
You can catch me here tomorrow at 9. We play Mechagodzilla, and I have to babysit a bunch of idiots.
Well, they're gonna. God, they're gonna. It's like worse. It's like they discovered We're
gonna free a dragon that lives inside of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, it's
probably fine.
There was that one Mechagodzilla movie, the Godzilla movie with Mechagodzilla, where they actually used the skeleton of a Godzilla to build Mechagodzilla, and you're trying to awaken the ancient spirit of that Godzilla inside, basically. This'll go great.
Yeah.
I mean, it is better than
Maybe
their
you
previous.
send in the abomination.
It's better than their previous plan.
Yeah, their previous plan, the 3 geniuses who lead the party, was just 1v1 it.
They were really. Hey, it's Mecha Godzilla, and I mean, you look at art of this thing; it is actually like Mecha Godzilla. They're like, "Let's go fight it."
Cast Compel Duel on it. It's 5e, right?
Yeah.
Paladin. Cast Compel Duel.
No, I considered
Just-
making a paladin.
Just do a compel duel. Poof.
I considered making a paladin until I
Ugh.
remembered
Oh God.
who the party is.
Yes,
Abominations.
idiots. So
All of them.
they have a collective no brain
Instead, I
cell.
made a 62-year-old man.
With a hot wife and a billion children.
Yeah, with a hot wife and a lot of children.
Sell. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, I play at twitch.tv/Dalerik on Monday nights at 9 p.m. EST. We have Kingmaker with mass combat, Pathfinder stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Umbo, you got anything to shout out?
I'm a boy now, I'm a fox now, I'm a boy, I'm a fox, I'm a boy, I'm a fox.
That's
They're
very
like a
important.
squid and a kid.
Yeah. That was the evidence.
Perfect. I love it.
Thank you. I'm really proud of him.
Oh God, you were playing Rio, so
Yeah.
appropriate. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you're.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't starve and Dracovin. I run silly things and interesting combats and stuff like this.
And murder players.
I mean,
You have a trend of almost murdering me, except this session. I know, you almost did murder me.
Yeah, this
I
session
know.
This session was pretty
Apparently,
awful.
the dice
Pretty rough.
really want people to be murdered because they really were trying. Those dice were trying. Honestly. So yeah. Children of Wrath tomorrow. Discussing Tabletop should be Saturday at 2 p.m. EST. As I've said earlier today, I should be putting together a schedule that is at least my definite stuff. Will be up on Sunday on my Discord and Twitter. Other than that, I will, I'll get a couple of gaming streams in. I've said that to people now. And there's some more stuff to come in, and I'll be doing a bunch of games off stream, and hopefully some of them will lead to some games on stream. So I hope some more stuff will be showing up. I hope you all enjoy this episode of Buccaneers and our adventures, and hopefully join us next week where they're gonna fight a horrible breath stealer and his. He doesn't have a lot left of really, really horrible things left in his crew. Mostly just some more zombies. But they're less drag you to the ocean floor and more just stab you with stuff.
Yeah, just zombies.
Yeah.
Everything's fine here.
Yeah, I mean,
Just have a slashing weapon.
How you doing?
just have a slashing weapon. Or just hit them hard enough.
Yeah, just hit them with a big hammer.
Your cool just hits them hard enough to kill them most of the way.
Yeah, I'll fucking do it.
Anyway, so yeah. See you next time, folks. Farewell!
Bye.